Hello, this is Kody and welcome to the channel. Today I'm out here taking a tour of the 55 plus community in Surprise called Asante Heritage. This is a newer community. They have brand new homes in here that they're still building. It's a smaller gated community. It's very centrally located, so you're close to everything here in Surprise. You have a great community center. You have some lakes, all the amenities you could ask for in here. It's a really well put together community. So we're gonna get into everything in here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here we are entering the community. So Heritage at Asante is gated, but it is not guarded. Asante is a larger new community out here in Surprise, and Heritage is a small section within that community that is only 55 plus. So this is within Asante out here. It is just a smaller section. We are out here in far northwest Surprise. It's about a 40-minute drive to the airport in downtown Phoenix, so pretty close to everything. This area has been absolutely exploding recently. Not only this community, Asante, but many other communities surrounding. They built a grocery store just around the corner, which we'll get to here in a few minutes. But this area is just really blowing up. So this is just our walk around the community center. There is one community center in here in Heritage. It is a really nice community center. It's right on the lake out here, which we're going to get more to in a second. You have beautiful mountain views, green grass everywhere. This place is really modern and really well done. And real quick, I just wanted to stop and let you know that I do offer a free 55 plus community guide. All you have to do is send me an email. I'll send it right over to you. It compares all the different communities, the amenities that they offer, their prices, the HOAs, everything like that. So just send me an email and I'll send that right over to you. Now let's get back into it. I'm going to give you guys another really good look of this area at the community center, so you guys can get a grasp of how nice it really is here. I was really surprised with this. I hadn't been in this community before, and I didn't expect too much because it was a smaller community, but they absolutely blew me away here. I think they did a really good job. This community Heritage has been highly anticipated for quite a while now. They came up with the online renders and the concept for this community a while ago, and seeing it finally come together, a lot of people are really happy that it's out here, but there's still so many people that just didn't even know this community was here. It is smaller, it's newer, so they're still building a lot of the homes in here, so it's definitely not as established as some of the others, and that could be an advantage to you because you may be able to get in at a lower price with lower competition. This community is built by Lennar Homes, and the community began in 2020, so it is quite new, as I mentioned. And here's a look at the pool area. The pool is actually right on the lake, so you have great views here. You can see the mountains. It's a really awesome setting for the pool. They have tons of seating out there and some shade areas. But as I was saying, this community began in 2020, and they do plan to build 1,500 single-family and attached homes in this community total. Now, that is quite a bit smaller than most other communities. Compare it to a community like Pebble Creek, there are over 14,000 homes in that community. So it is quite a bit smaller. It's an exclusive community in here, and it's going to be more tight-knit feeling for sure. Even though this is a smaller community with a lot less people in it than a traditional 55 plus community, they still went all in with their clubhouse here. It is a 14,000 square foot clubhouse. They have all the amenities you could ask for. You see the lawn bowling out here, bocce ball. They have the pickleball and the tennis courts right over here to my right, which there were so many people playing, I couldn't get a good view of them, but they are over there. They have a lot of them. And so they really could have made this a smaller clubhouse and made it a little more cramped feeling because it's a smaller community. But they went ahead and went all out and still made a very large clubhouse. So hats off to them for doing that. And the lakes in this community are absolutely beautiful. They have over 7 acres of lakes in this community and 50 acres of parks. So they did a really good job making common spaces in this community. And the lakes, of course, have walking trails all around them, as well as all throughout the community, not just Heritage, but the outer Asante area as well. So if you like to do walking, there's plenty of opportunities to do that in here with a beautiful view of the lakes and the mountains and everything like that. The main fee, as with most 55 plus communities that you're going to need to worry about, is the monthly HOA fee. And so this HOA fee is going to cover all common area maintenance, the lakes, the community center, the parks, all of that. And that is going to be $186 per month. And this also includes your access to all the amenities, the pool, the fitness center, all of that kind of stuff. So $186 a month. If you'd like to compare that to some other communities and see where it's at, I do have a spreadsheet that goes through all of those, but it is quite low compared to many others. And I mentioned there's a Fry's right down the street. So this Fry's was just newly built. It's really, really nice on the inside. It's a Fry's marketplace. So for you who are out of state, this is a Kroger grocery store. They have a Barro's Pizza over there. So they really are expanding out here, as I mentioned. Now we are going to get into the homes in this community. They have a lot of different models in here. They're still building a ton of brand new homes, as I mentioned. There are going to be a total of 1,500 homes in this community. And so they have models like this that are very unique. You can see the RV garages on here. They'll have 3-car garages. Some of them even have casitas with their own casita garage. So if you have guests over or if you rent out the casita, they would have their own garage. And for a lot of people in retirement, they love having an RV and going across country. So you wouldn't have to pay for storage. You could actually have that at your home here. And this is not offered in very many 55 plus communities. So if this is something you're looking for, then this may be a community you'll need to look into. Now we are going to take an in-depth tour of this home that is for sale on the market at the time of this video. So this home is 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, and it is 2,187 square feet. And this home was just built in 2022, so it is very new. Like I mentioned, they have a ton of new builds in this community, so brand new homes that are either being built or already built, or you can customize your own. Those floor plans can range anywhere from just over 1,200 square feet all the way up to just under 2,600 square feet. So there are quite a few different models in this community. And if you would like to get a tour of any of those model homes, either in person or virtually, just let me know and I can set that up and get that over to you so you can see what they offer and what different models there are that may fit what you're looking for. And at the time of this video, this home that we're at here was listed at $539,900. And homes in this community go anywhere from the mid 300,000s for a townhome all the way up to just above 700,000 for a large home with the RV garage and the casita and all the works. So there is quite a wide range in this community, and you don't need to spend an arm and a leg to get in here if you just want something simple. But if you need something with the RV garage and a ton of space, they do have that option for you here. The last fee that you're going to need to worry about in this community is the capital improvement fee. This is a one-time fee. You only pay it when you buy a home in this community and you never have to pay it again. And that is $1,116. I was very pleasantly surprised with this community. As I mentioned before, I had not been in here in Heritage yet. It is a smaller, newer community, but I really like the size of it. There's going to be less people in here, but your clubhouse is still very large. There's plenty of room in here. I think they did an amazing job with the lakes and the clubhouse, and I love how they have very unique home models in here. If you need an RV garage, this is one of the only 55 plus communities that will offer that. So overall, I think this is a great community. It's a great location, and you should definitely keep it on your list to consider. Thank you for joining me on this tour of Asante Heritage in Surprise. I hope I was able to show you guys everything this community has to offer and what it's all about in here. If you guys have any questions, I am a local realtor. I do a ton of work in these 55 plus communities. So just shoot me a message or send me an email. I can send you my 55 plus guides or answer any of your questions. And as always, I'll see you guys at the next one.